Hello students, in this video we will discuss 25 important questions from chapter number 8, Human Health and Disease. This is the part 1 of the chapter and rest of the questions we will discuss in part 2. This is question number 1. Name the factors which affect human health. Human health को affect करने वाले factors हैं A. Lifestyle which includes food and water we take, exercise and rest we do, etc. B. Genetic disorders which include the deficiencies with which a child is born, means they are present at the time of birth of a child. C. Infections, they are caused by pathogens. Question number 2. What are pathogens? जो भी organisms disease cause करते हैं और disease causing organisms are called as pathogens. Question 3. Which of the following diseases is non-communicable? जो disease sick person से healthy person में transfer नहीं होती, they are called as non-communicable diseases, and out of 4 given diseases, diphtheria, flu, cancer and malaria, cancer is non-communicable. Question number 4. Which of the following infectious disease is fatal? Infectious diseases can be transmitted from sick person to healthy person, and it is AIDS which is the most fatal infectious disease. So here correct option is B. Question number 5. यहाँ कुछ pathogens के names हैं and you have to match them with the disease they cause. A. Salmonella typhi. It is a bacteria and it causes a disease. Number 6. Typhoid. B. Vauteria bancrofti. It is a filaria worm which causes. Number 4. Filariasis disease. Then C. Streptococcus pneumoniae and Haemophilus influenzae. They are bacteria which cause number 1 disease, pneumonia. D. Entamoeba histolytica. It is a protozoan causing the disease. Number 5. Amoebiasis. Then E. Epidermophyton, Mycosporum and Trichophyton. They are fungi and cause the disease. Number 2. Ringworm. Then F. Rhinovirus. It is a virus which is responsible for number 3 disease, common cold. Question number 6. Answer the following. These are very short questions and you have to give only one word to these questions. A. Infected stage of malaria. It is sporozoite. B. Test to detect typhoid. It is Vidal test. C. Vector of chikungunya. It is Aedes mosquito. D. Carrier of amoebiasis. It is housefly. E. Causative organism of malignant malaria. It is Plasmodium falciparum. F. Vector of malaria. It is female Anopheles mosquito. And G. A toxic responsible for chills and high fever in malaria. This toxic is hemozoin. Question number 7. Name the different species of Plasmodium responsible for causing malaria. Plasmodium is a protozoan which causes malaria, and 3 species of Plasmodium are Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium malaria and Plasmodium falciparum. Question number 8. Write the difference between common cold and pneumonia. निमोनिया का पैथोजन इन्फेक्ट करता है एल्वेओलाई ऑफ लंग्स, जबकि कॉमन कोल्ड का पैथोजन अफेक्ट करता है नोज एंड अपर रेस्पिरेटरी पैसेज को, बट इट डज नॉट अफेक्ट द लंग्स. सो निमोनिया पैथोजन इन्फेक्ट्स एल्वेओलाई ऑफ लंग्स while common cold affects nose and respiratory passage but not lungs. Question number 9. During the life cycle of Plasmodium, आंसर कीजिए इन क्वेश्चंस को. पार्ट ए. In which host the sexual reproduction takes place? In intestine of female Anopheles mosquito, sexual reproduction of Plasmodium takes place. B part of question number 9. Where will you look for sporozoites? Sporozoites are collected in salivary glands of female Anopheles mosquito. Question number 10. Name diseases which are transmitted in the following ways. 1. Through contaminated food and water. Typhoid, polio and amoebiasis are diseases transmitted by contaminated food and water. Second, through insect vector. Filariasis, malaria, dengue and chikungunya are vector-borne diseases. Number 3, through the air or droplet inhaled. Pneumonia and common cold are transmitted through air or droplet inhaled. Number 4, by using towels, clothes or comb. Ringworm is transmitted by using towels, clothes or comb of infected person. Question number 11. Name the fish that helps in eradication of mosquito larvae. It is Gambusia fish which is used to eradicate mosquito larvae. Question number 12. यहाँ आपको कुछ symptoms दिए हैं. You have to identify the disease a person is suffering from. A. Person having constipation, abdominal pain, stools with mucus and blood. The person is suffering from amoebiasis disease. B. Person having sustained high fever, stomach pain, headache and loss of appetite. Then the person is suffering from typhoid. C. There is chronic inflammation of lymphatic vessels of lower limbs. The disease with the above given symptoms is filariasis. Now D. There is appearance of dry scaly lesions on skin, nails and scalp with intense itching. Here the person is suffering from ringworm. Question number 13. The immune system of a person is suppressed and in the ELISA test he was found पॉजिटिव टू अ पैथोजन. एक पर्सन का इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम बहुत वीक हो चुका है और उसका एलाइजा टेस्ट पॉजिटिव आता है. नाउ आंसर पार्ट ए ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. नेम द डिजीज द पेशेंट इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम. द पेशेंट इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम acquired immunodeficiency syndrome or AIDS. B. Write full name of the causative organism. It is human immunodeficiency virus or HIV. C. Which cells of the body are affected by the pathogens? Macrophages and helper T lymphocytes are affected by the pathogen. Question number 14. HIV is the member of a group of viruses called, it is called retrovirus. So, HIV belongs to retrovirus group. Question number 15. यहाँ डायग्राम में HIV की एंट्री ह्यूमन सेल में दिखाई गई है and you have to answer 4 questions based on this diagram. Number 1. The human cell the HIV enters into after infected a human is HIV first enters into macrophages where it multiplies and macrophages cells HIV बनाने की फैक्ट्री बन जाते हैं क्योंकि यहाँ पर HIV वायरस का मल्टीप्लिकेशन बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. So here option B is the correct answer. Second, the genetic material B HIV injects into the human cell is the genetic material which HIV injects into the human cell is single-stranded RNA or ssRNA. So, correct option is D. Third part, The enzyme C is enzyme RNA dependent DNA polymerase is responsible for making DNA from RNA in host cell. So correct answer is C. Fourth question, when the progeny viruses are released from this cell A, they enter into helper T lymphocytes and destroy them. So here correct option is D. Question number 16. Some allergens trigger sneezing and wheezing in human beings. What causes this type of response by the body? This type of response is caused by chemicals like histamine and serotonin. They are released by mast cells. Question 17. Use of antihistamine and steroids give a quick relief from. The use of drugs like antihistamine, adrenaline and steroids quickly reduce the symptoms of allergy. So here correct option is A. Question 18. The substance produced by a cell on viral infection that can protect other cells from further infection. Virus infected cells produce protein called interferon, which can protect other cells from further infection. So here correct option is C. Question number 19. Which of the following are the reasons for rheumatoid arthritis? Choose the correct option. Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disorder. मीन्स इसमें क्या होता है, हमारा इम्यून सिस्टम हमारे अपने ही सेल्स को डिस्ट्रॉय करना स्टार्ट कर देता है, क्योंकि हमारा सिस्टम अपने सेल्स और पैथोजेंस को डिफ्रेंशिएट करने की प्रॉपर्टी को खो देता है. सो हेयर ऑप्शन नंबर 2 body attacks self cells, and option number 4 the ability to differentiate pathogens or foreign molecules from self cells is lost. So these two properties are correct about rheumatoid arthritis. So here option B is the correct answer. Question 20. Which property is lost in cancer cells? The property of contact inhibition is lost in cancer cells, which is otherwise present in normal body cells. As a result, cancer cells continue to divide, forming mass of cells called tumors. Question number 21. Give the technical terms for the following techniques used to detect cancer. यहाँ पर कुछ टेक्निक्स आपको दी गई हैं जो कैंसर को डिटेक्ट करने में यूज़ की जाती हैं. आपको इनका टेक्निकल टर्म्स बताना है. A. A piece of suspected tissue is cut into thin sections and examined under microscope. It is called biopsy when a piece of suspected tissue is cut into thin sections, and it is called histopathological studies when this section is studied under microscope. B. Use X-ray to generate three-dimensional image of the internals of an object. This technique is called computed tomography or CT scan. C. Use strong magnetic fields and non-ionizing radiations to detect changes in living tissues. This is called magnetic resonance imaging or MRI. Now come to question number 22. Name the biological response modifiers given to cancer patients to activate immune system and to destroy tumor. Alpha interferon is given to cancer patients to activate their immune system and to destroy tumor. Question number 23. What is contact inhibition? ये प्रॉपर्टी नॉर्मल सेल्स में पाई जाती है. नॉर्मल सेल्स शो प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट इनहिबिशन by virtue of which contact with other cells inhibit their uncontrolled growth. नॉर्मल सेल्स में एक दूसरे के कांटेक्ट में होने से अनकंट्रोल्ड ग्रोथ नहीं हो पाती, अनकंट्रोल्ड डिवीजन नहीं हो पाती, एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड एज कांटेक्ट इनहिबिशन। क्वेश्चन नंबर 24, व्हाट इज मेटास्टेसिस? कभी कभी ट्यूमर्स में से सेल्स टूटकर ब्लड के थ्रू दूसरे पार्ट्स में चले जाते हैं एंड दे स्टार्ट फॉर्मिंग न्यू ट्यूमर्स एट न्यू लोकेशन, एंड दिस प्रॉपर्टी इज कॉल्ड एज metastasis. Question number 25, what are C-onc? C-onc or cellular oncogenes or proto-oncogenes are identified in normal genes, and when they are activated they could cause oncogenic transformation of cells. Means अगर सेलुलर oncogenes एक्टिवेट हो जाएं जो नॉर्मल सेल्स में पाए जाते हैं, देन दे चेंज नॉर्मल सेल्स और नॉर्मल सेल्स में अनकंट्रोल्ड ग्रोथ स्टार्ट हो जाती है एंड लेड टू फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ट्यूमर. सो दीज आर कॉल्ड एज C-onc और cellular oncogenes or proto-oncogenes. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.